So I'm going to transfer from this foil container into a big pot to add the vegetable stock cube. And then I feel lost without my scissors. I seem to have misplaced the scissors somewhere. So just put the OXO stock cube in the kettle, in the actual kettle, and Marmite. And then those radishes that look like little red rat tails. Then I have to search for my scissors that have fallen somewhere. And I plan to this is a sofa room, which is a sitting room, and I plan to get rid of my exercising mattresses out of here with the help of somebody, so I can have my sofa behind me to make it look more like a dining room. So here we go. Let's pause this. I'm putting four stock cubes. It's now going to be poured into my pot. I don't know where the knife is, and I don't know where the scissors are. The knife and the scissors have gone. So that includes the Marmite. So the Marmite is in there, and then a tablespoon of oil, which I don't normally have oil. So a tablespoon of oil in there, and then I'm going to add a pinch of black pepper. This wicked from Tesco masala mango, just a tiny little bit. And there's the Marmite just pouring out, melted. That's 2 tablespoons of Marmite, which is yeast. And it's now empty. It's going to be boiled and then put in the recycling box. I just realised I don't have any utensils, so I'm going to have to use a carrot to stir it. And I just use the scissors to chop my carrot, as I don't know where my knife is, and I need to find my scissors too. It's a nightmare. I've only got very limited utensils. So now I'm just going to have that stock tube in there and cook it for just simmering for 20 minutes on low heat. And then I'm going to add the meatballs with sweet peppers on a clean dish that I have to wash. The leftover I give to my pets, carrots, 2 carrots I had today. And I call them. This is my bed that was wobbling. It only had 1 wood across in the middle, and I collapsed. I was too heavy with just 1 little light wood just across there. And so I got rid of it. The white plastic. I walked all over it. You remember Jesus walking on water? I was terrified, in agonizing pain, but I did it. And I've got a professional friend that's going to help me put my mattress inside the box. And now I have more wood across. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's no collapsing. And just basically put 3 mattresses inside the box. I'm going to put a valance over it once it gets to the top, and then put the mattress on top. And that's me done and dusted then, more organised. Cleaning the fish, the biob next, and putting herbs onto my cooking that are growing nicely. It's my herbs growing nicely over there. Yep, I planted those herbs. Okay, so calling them to have the carrot. This is the white thing I just stripped off from the bed. Don't need that white thing. And Dum Dum Suk Suk. I'm using my, what was a bidet that's no use, for greens and broccolis and things. Just add the carrot, Dum Dum Suk Suk. So today is the last day for my bunnies. They will be going in their cage today. I'll be sorting out for them. So help me God. Oh, I'm also doing washing. I've got a thing to step on there to do my dishes. With God's help, I will be doing my dishes. So I'm just going to get out from their fridge. Once I can get it out. Where is it? Oh, these are the meatballs. Swedish meatballs, organic. These floors need cleaning. These are potatoes. So I'm going to now put this 12 grass-fed beef meatballs, organic, in my sweet peppers. But I'm worried that I was given peppers that were out of sell-by date. So I have to be very careful to get rid of the moldy bits opening the pepper. Because I did eat them raw in a salad and noticed moldy bits. So these are defrosted now. They're not raw. And then I'm going to put meatballs inside. Fortunately, these had no rotten bits, very little compared to the other two I had. So just stuff them with my meatballs and then cook that, and then put this as a rice on the side when it's all done, with added herbs. I don't have dill, I have basil. Again, I remember how Jesus and I became in love when he healed the little girl. So it's easier, it's better than mincemeat, because this has been treated and all this to remain in a bowl, and it's less of a mess like this. And then I can add sage stuffing in there, whatever else. So it's less of a mess like this compared to mincemeat. And do the same with my yellow pepper, and I can put up to 5 meatballs inside of these peppers, and then just add the gravy. And it's a lot healthier compared to flour and using all the other things that they do traditionally for punjene paprika. That means stuffed peppers. And I have 3 leftover meatballs. It looks very decorative. So then I just add some herbs and cook it thoroughly. And not to forget to put some water in there, which is a tiny little bit, to make sure that they don't burn. Tiny little bit left. So the alternative for garlic, crushing garlic, fresh garlic, is to actually freeze the garlic and then defrost the garlic and cook it, half of it per meal. So I ideally need 1, 2, 3, 4 bulbs, and then I'm going to crush it. And I'm not using tomato sauce this time, just natural sauces. Symbolic to white supremacist. So I do have, just crunch it then. It's quite a big garlic, which is organic. I've never seen a garlic so big. And then I'm going to get rid of crunching that. And then it goes through like a mince. Trying to show the mince bit. Through there. Which squeezes in. Yeah, it's fallen out. But there's a bit left. And then it goes like that. So I'm just ready to pour the water in, tiny little bit left to cook over the garlic, and have the natural sauces, and then just add the rice and vegetables and herbs at the end. That was oil, a tiny touch of oil. Here goes. Add the flavour of mango chutney. It's mango powder, dried powder, and it says wicked. So it's just a little bit of sort of curry flavour. Mango masala, dried, wicked. So it's all dry powder, alternative to paprika and alternative to tomato. To give a sweet flavouring, I may add some gooseberry jam, which is in lime and lemon, just to give it a little sweet and sour taste. So it is gooseberry, gin and lime and lemon squeezy, just a tiny little bit to give it like a sweet and sour flavour, so I'm not overpowered by the Indian spice. Alternative to tomato. And then goes the taste. It tastes very lovely. Then I put that on the hob with the lid on it and let it simmer for 20 minutes on a slow heat. And I may add a little bit of oil if I want to. Pause. So here's the lid. And just cook that for 20 minutes on very low heat. So if I cannot eat both peppers, I'll just have one pepper and another pepper another day to be reheated. It's going to be very filling with the rice too.